So now I will be reading one of my favorite parts of book 3, Nevrhada, No More Secrets. But I might have failed to mention, in book 3, there is an ultimate realization between the witches on Earth and the Nevrhadans that they are not actual enemies, but they're standing together to fight something that is not magnanimous, but he is like the destroyer of the destroyer. So he's coming to Earth seeking Nevrhada, seeking their people, and obviously now the witches and the elven fairies and the whole Nevrhada stand up to this being or this entity and all its demonic little followers. You'll see I'm using my colored cards that I use for my students as bookmarks quick. This is probably not how it's done, but I'd like to read you 3 short pieces so you can get the idea, the gist of the fighting scene. So the first piece would be from Nevrhada Distorted, chapter 14, and that is page 188. The accusations died down after Prince Ulrich had spoken. A heavy silence cloaked the room. Sir Flanagas informed the soldiers that they must be prepared by the end of the week. Council, your guidance during this time is imperative. We must keep our heads pure and stand together as one. Each person in this room has a role to play. For the outcome to be successful, King Alton announced, ending his gaze on Clara. Chapter 18, Arrival of Doomsday. As the sun descended, an eerie silence settled over the camp. Dozens of small tents were surrounded by Nevrhadan creatures of all shapes and sizes. Very few people spoke. Those that did seemed to do it in hushed whispers. Out of nowhere, little pebbled creatures that had shadowed each soldier produced quantities of food from their small rucksacks. Now that was on page 216 and 222. Despite the constant crack of thunder and the howling of the winds, the sounds of the battle were more disturbing. It was as if I'd stepped outside my body. I was stunned as creatures attacked demons and demons attacked creatures. It was a fight to the death.